Atlanta's in the bucking horse, ready to go. Okay, we ready to dive?
All right.
Alright, this is an audio slate for dive H2111. The time is 4 hours, 12 minutes, and 10 seconds. Mark?
We have sonar beacons. We have
They're
USBL.
tracking.
Sonars. Cool. Says we have a tether wrap in here right now.
Well, I have to zero them.
Yeah, are you fine with me zeroing the
Yeah,
tether wrap?
go ahead, zero.
Okay.
That happens with the ship spinning around and all that good stuff.
All right, wraps are zeroed.
Okay.
Sweatshirt's going on.
Okay. We're going down. I'm at 41 meters, so they're 13 meters ahead of me, above me. When I get to 50, I'm gonna all stop. I'll stop at 50 meters.
Roger.
Tell deck to all stop.
Deck, control.
All stop 50 meters.
I want to get his attention first.
Go ahead, control.
All stop 50 on the winch.
Roger, all stop 50 meters, pushing control through the van.
Copy, thank you.
Okay, van has control. I'm going to go ahead and give it a bump just to make sure.
Yeah, I think you got it.
Yep. All right.
Okay, heading down.
Are you guys good with holding ship position, or do you want to keep tracking forward a little longer?
We could probably hold.
Roger.
We're not going to hit anything.
Okay, you heading down?
Heading down. $25 meters a minute.
Okay.
Hello, everybody joining us live on nautiluslive.org. It is great to have you with us as we are preparing to explore a seamount, an underwater plateau in the waters of the Marshall Islands. So this is our third dive of NA174. This is Brittany speaking, one of the Science Communication Fellows aboard EV Nautilus for this expedition. And once again, we're very excited to have all of you joining us as we are about to start our exploration.
About 50 minutes to bottom.
Thank you, Danny. So our expected max depth is 1,910 meters. And as one of our ROV pilots, Danny, just mentioned, we do have about 50 minutes until we reach that depth. So we're going to be seeing some blue water here for almost an hour. But I personally love the blue water. You never know what you're going to see. This kind of goes for the whole dive.
I'm going to slow down a little bit. It says it just jumped up to like 36 meters a minute.
Yep, that works.
36 meters a minute.
Yeah. We're kind of flying by the seat of our pants.
Okay. Gotta get exploring.
We didn't do Hercules dive.
I need
Hercules,
somebody to
dive,
tell me,
dive.
and then I'll know. I feel like I'm not intuitive yet with like radio comms and swag.
But you do so good. What are you talking about?
Oh, shucks. No, I can't get over yesterday when somebody was in the winch room and they called up here. That was like a new location for me, and I was like, wait, my brain.
You're like, where's winch?
That is a new location unlocked.
Where's wrench? I love it. So if you are new to Nautilus Live, we are currently doing some exploration around the waters of the Marshall Islands. And like I said, this is our third dive of this expedition. This is the 4 to 8 crew that you're hearing right now. And in 4 hours, we're going to have the 8 to 12 crew come on, and then 12 to 4. So we are expecting this dive to be just about 12 hours long. And as we're diving, we are mainly interested in taking a look at what are the biological features of this plateau, as well as the geologic makeup of this area too. So we're very interested in getting some information about how old is the floor of this part of the deep sea. So we are most likely going to be doing some rock sampling. We do have a rock cutter on board the ship. So we are able to get some very preliminary data about how old the rocks are around this area. So we do have our chat open if you have any questions, comments that you would love to share with us as we are exploring. We certainly encourage that. So if you'll just take a look at our webpage, you'll see a small box, and that is the chat. So you can feel free to submit, and I'll do my very best to stay on top of those questions and comments as they come in. But yes, once again, super excited to have all of you here with us exploring.
Okay, I've got it locked in at 25 meters per minute.
Locked in.
About 68 minutes to bottom.
I was just about to say.
Sorry, I had to.
Ground faults look good.
Everything's
All
looking
systems.
happy.
All systems go.
Yep.
So I think the technical term for the structure we are going to be exploring today is called a guyote. I always forget if it's pronounced guyote or guyote.
I think it's guyote.
Guyote.
Like guyote.
Guyote.
I don't know.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I've always heard Gaio.
You ready
So.
for your cameras to be turned on?
Uh-oh.
Yours.
Who's
Well,
right?
Oh, I
Probably
I
not
thought I
me.
turned them on already.
No, I doubt that, honestly.
Isabella,
What?
you gave up so easily.
I know.
You're probably right.
I was like, wait.
There you go.
Guyote or guyote, I don't know.
Asterisk.
It's a
Yeah.
great debate.
But ultimately, however you pronounce it, it is essentially an underwater plateau that we will be exploring once we reach the bottom. And so some of you are curious to know how deep we're going today. And we are aiming for 1,910 meters. And if you're curious as to how deep we are currently, if you go to our main page on our website and you kind of scroll down a little bit, there's a bar on the right-hand side that has some of our data, and then it says more data. So if you click on that link that says more data, it can take you to the live information of how deep Herc is. And when I say Herc, that's Hercules.
Yow.
Oh, okay.
That was like an ad lib from you, Danny. We're just doing some research over here on how to pronounce it.
Okay.
Sorry for that.
I was dying back here. I could see
Sorry
it.
for
That was
that ad lib.
awesome.
I heard some giggles and I was waiting to understand what was happening. So I'm sorry, can you repeat that one more time, Danny?
Yes, Danny, take it away.
Yow?
Yow?
Oh.
Yeah.
The British pronunciation seems like
there a
yow.
Is there a question mark at the end of that?
Yeah, there
I don't
is.
know.
There is. No, there is.
Is that, you should have to write spelling for that?
What? Isn't it spelled so?
G-U-Y-O-T?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
G-U-Y-O-T.
Geo.
G-U-Y-O-T.
We're
I
getting
don't know.
too questioning over here.
I don't know if I trust Google Translate on that one. That's
I don't know who to trust anymore, frankly.
Don't trust me.
What
That's
is
fine.
actually the origin of that word? Which language?
I don't know, Fanny.
It was French.
I don't know what
Yeah,
to tell
that's
you.
what I'm asking because it sounds French.
Well, then
I
how would
mean,
you pronounce?
Yeah, how would you say it?
Gio.
Okay, Fanny has spoken.
Okay, that's probably right. There's
We're
no
saying-
way that's wrong.
We're saying it the French way from here on out.
I'm liking that.
Gio.
Geo. Geo.
Thank you, Fanny.
Yeah.
You're the
Is
only
it
one I
okay if
trust.
No pressure, but you're the only one I trust.
What was the question?
Can I track a line back to waypoint 1?
yeah.
Cool. What blue button? It seems to be red. Press it? No, not at all.
It's the K2 special button.
What does that even mean? Enlighten me. Asking me to punch a button on a wall of buttons.
We definitely know what we're doing on Nautilus, I promise.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
We have somebody wondering, what are the white specks that we are seeing as we are descending? That is a wonderful question. So those white specks,
I held it for a moment.
that's something that we call marine snow. So essentially you can think of it as debris, organic debris that is in the water. So like little, maybe fragments of fish scales or fecal matter, just organic waste, things like that. And eventually it does make its way all the way down to the ocean floor.
I did for 5. It's blinking blue.
And I also wanted to add that when it comes to the deep ocean and the animals that live in the deep sea, this marine snow is extremely important because this is basically the main source of nutrition of most deep sea organisms. So all these animals rely on food that is being produced at the surface and then sinks down to the seafloor. And so seeing all these particles in the water means that we're probably going to see some animals on the seafloor as well.
We love
I
marine
love
snow.
to hear
That's
it.
going to be fun.
Yeah, and who knows what we'll see on our way down to the seafloor too. It's always a mystery. So this is an area that has been explored somewhat. I don't believe that there has been any exploration on this particular geo. So it's very awesome that we get a chance to have this, the privilege of exploring this this geo this evening. So we just truly don't know what we're gonna find. And again, we're so thankful for all of you that are joining online so you can explore with us.
I don't... Yeah.
Yeah, someone in the chat said, yeah, I mean, it does totally make sense. Some people call the marine snow the ocean's dandruff. So if you want to try to think about it that way,
Yeah.
it's, yeah, in a way it kind of is.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
You know?
It looks like it.
But it's better than just dandruff. It feeds things down
Yes,
there.
it's nutritious dandruff.
Mm-hmm.
Ew. But yeah, definitely a
It's time for me to figure out what your
very
music taste
important
is.
part of the marine ecosystems. Is there anybody in the control van who would like to, first of all, introduce yourself? If there's anybody that's just now joining us on Nautilus Live who has never joined us before, again, we're so happy to have you. So you could go ahead and introduce yourself if you'd like really quickly, and then maybe let us know what you're most looking forward to on this dive. That'd be great. So I'll start. Hi, I'm Brittany. I am the lead science communication fellow on EV Nautilus. I come to you from California. Or I'm on the ship right now in the Marshall Islands, but when I'm not on the ship, I live in California and I work at the California Science Center. I'm an educator at that museum. And what am I looking forward to the most? All of it. Of course, I'm always hoping for whales. It's kind of a big ask, but you never know. The chances are never zero. yeah, I want to explore and see what's out there. So anything we find is going to be amazing. So that's me. Anybody else want to go next?
Sure. Hello, everyone. My name is Fanny Girard. I am one of the science co-leads on this expedition. I am a biologist, more specifically a deep sea ecologist, actually, and I'm currently watching on this dive. And the thing that I'm looking forward the most is just to see what's on the seafloor. So this dive is a little bit shallower than the two previous dives that we had. It's also going to be in a steeper terrain. And if we have time, we might actually reach the top of that guyot. So that would be really interesting to see the animal communities on the seafloor in this area.
Hi everyone, my name is Keone Katul. I work with the Marshall Islands Conservation Society. I am born and raised here in the Marshall Islands, Madro specifically. One thing that I would say I'm excited to see, actually I agree with Fanny. I mean, because it's less deeper where we're going, more animals, so I'm looking forward to see everything.
All right, I'm next. Hello, my name is Hayden Niles. I am the ocean science intern on this watch and one of the ocean science interns on board. I'm originally from South Dakota, but I go to the University of Hawaii at Hilo for college. I'm a marine science major. And one thing that I'm excited for is hopefully squid. I'm hoping squid today. So, come on. I hope it's just like the jellyfish from yesterday.
Oh yeah, I know. Like after you said jelly, like 10 minutes later, we definitely saw a sea jelly. That was like a very unique one. So I think you have the magic.
We were
of
talking,
manifestation.
right? If this comes true, we just start upping the ante, right? Start wishing for crazier things, and hopefully that happens.
Yeah, we'll see if we find you a squid, Hayden. I hope we do. All right, front row, whenever you're ready, go for it.
Bella Bean.
Okay, I'll start. My name is Isabella Monaco. I am one of 3 ROV navigators and seafloor mappers on expedition NA174. I am a contractor, so I do a lot of mapping and navigating throughout the year. And when I'm not on the boat, I live in Colorado. I think I'm excited to see it all. I don't even have a preference. I'm happy for it all.
Here, here.
Here.
Hi everyone, my name is Daniel Henshaw. I am the Hercules pilot for the 4 to 8 shift. And when I'm not on the boat, I'm at home watching TV now. I'm actually building computer systems and doing small electronic projects, building things with Legos. You know, just all the nerdy things that you do when you're not out at sea for months at a time.
Awesome.
Aloha gang, I am Mike Burns. I am your Atalanta pilot for this shift. Currently residing in California, from Hawaii though. Let's see here, when I'm not on the ship? It's a good question. I'm usually on the ship.
You're a part of the ship?
I am part of the ship. But when I'm not, you usually find me in the mountains or scuba diving or something along those lines. And say the most exciting thing that I am looking forward to seeing, I'll just say it for Hayden. I'm looking forward to seeing Megalodon. We're going to see it. It's going to swim past.
Yeah, baby.
I
Yeah.
know he's saying squid, but Meg is there.
You see, that's what I was talking about up in the ante, right? You know, if the squid appears, then it's the Megalodon's got to be happening next, right?
That's the next step. The
Next
next logical
one.
step.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Awesome.
Okay, I'll go. I'm Kelsey Kroon. I'm from Alaska. I'm the video engineer intern right now. I just finished my master's in wildlife filmmaking in England in October, and now I just work as an independent contractor, camera operator, and hopefully I'll do this more often. And I really just feel stoked to see anything. It's crazy that we like map stuff and then film it like it's just all new and cool. Feels like we're going to space.
Underwater space.
It's crazy.
Thank you, Kelsey. Yeah, so that is the 4 to 8 crew. now you kind of know a little bit about us. Again, if you have anything you'd like to say, any questions, feel free to send them our way. And I see that my little niece, Sadie, is watching. Sadie is exactly like 1 month old in a few days. And so thank you, Amanda, for letting me know that you and Sadie are watching. That means so much to me.
That's awesome.
I know. I miss Sadie so much. But
Did you not like my...
also hello to Shruti and Evan. Thanks for tuning in. I wonder if Nick Baker is going to make an appearance tonight.
Yeah, baby.
Nick Baker.
Nick Baker.
Not just Nick. Nick Baker.
Nick Baker.
Keone, do you think that you could like go over how to pronounce this seamount site name?
Well, that'd be so awesome.
I mean,
Yep.
I can, but you might, you still might not be able to pronounce
Okay,
it.
let's try it.
So, the way we pronounce this is Orejabado. Orejabado.
Warajabado.
Yeah. Orejabado.
With a roll?
Yeah.
Warajabado.
Orejabado.
Warajabado. Thank you so much, Keone.
That is really beautiful.
Warajabado.
Orejabado.
And can you tell us a little bit more about the meaning of that? Do you know if
I'm not 100% sure of the meaning, but looks like over here it says it's based on the most feared and respected sea god of Bikini Atoll, which we are 35 nautical miles from.
Wow.
35 nautical miles from SpongeBob.
maybe today's the
dive
day we
right
find
Today's
the
the
pineapple?
day. Today's the day we're gonna find a pineapple.
The feared god.
Have the cooks throw one over so you can go find it. Sacrifice a
wonder-
pineapple to the
Sacrifice.
I wonder how long it would take for that pineapple to sink to the ocean floor.
That's a good waste of a delicious pineapple.
I mean, that, yes, that too. But I am super
if you guys
curious.
don't want the pineapple, I will take it.
Can we bring a pineapple down with Hercules? Like place it?
It might be slightly salty afterwards.
You know, salty pineapple doesn't sound too bad. Like, you know, some people put salt on like watermelon and, you know.
Yeah, I'm definitely, yeah, I definitely do that.
Yeah.
Salted refrigerated watermelon.
Actually, I like balsamic vinegar on my watermelon.
No way.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Maybe
That is
like a watermelon salad with feta. There you go.
Lean powder.
What other fruits can we put salt
The
on?
Hawaii showing.
Yeah.
You say Li Hing powder?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now you're talking.
What kind of powder?
Li Hing powder. It's like a type of plum powder out in
Ooh.
Hawaii.
I don't think I've ever heard of Li Hing.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Mike, you're gonna have to hook her up, man.
Do you have some on the ship?
I don't have it on the ship. I got furikake on the ship, but
Next time I come out, I'll bring a bag.
Well, you said you live in California. I'll come find you.
that's fine. Yeah.
Track you down.
I brought some.
California's a big state.
Yeah.
Look for the boat.
It's a
It's not like,
challenge.
oh, you live on Oahu. I can find you in 10 minutes.
I like a challenge.
I
You know,
brought some lean powder back to a friend in New Jersey, and he ended up making a beer with lean powder.
what?
Yeah.
Whoa.
That must have been really good, no?
Oh yeah.
It's not bad. It's not bad. So
Mm.
yeah, he was really impressed with it. He's like, "What is this stuff?" And told him, and he ended up actually, getting a bunch shipped out to New Jersey so that he could play around with it with beer.
That's crazy.
A funny thing we do with Li Hing powder over here, Mike, is we mix it with Kool-Aid. Like those packs of Kool-Aid.
Okay.
We'll
alright.
mix it up and then dip whatever fruit you have in there in the area, and just we mix it with salt and soy sauce.
Oh,
Soy
Yeah.
sauce?
Oh yeah.
Really?
You'd be surprised, man. That stuff is really good.
Yeah, you know,
I like to mix it with my adult beverage, preferably the kind that comes from Mexico.
Okay, so what would you say is your favorite fruit to mix with that?
Oh, papaya. Papaya's a really good one to mix with Kool-Aid and a little salt, some soy sauce.
Is there a specific name for that mixture, or is it just like a...
No, not really. I mean, we don't really have names for them. We just kind of do it.
It's called Ono.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, almost everybody does that around here. I don't really see anybody doing the same thing out anywhere else, but you see it everywhere over here in the Marshalls.
I was gonna say, like, I hadn't heard with Kool-Aid before.
Kool-Aid, yeah.
That's,
Those
I'm gonna
little
have to try
packets.
that one. Yeah.
I think the soy sauce is the craziest part to me.
Kool-Aid, soy sauce, garlic salt. Those three together are insane.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Insane.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Ever thought
You'd
of
be
putting
surprised.
garlic salt in my Kool-Aid?
Kool-Aid.
I would never put
And
Kool-Aid together.
fruits?
Yeah, you just
Fruit
kinda
and garlic?
garlic salt.
Garlic
salt.
salt and
Well, I mean-
Kool-Aid.
It's garlic. Right?
And then you can put some hot peppers in there as well. It tastes really good.
Oh my.
You know what? I'll have to try that sometime.
Yeah.
Is this like a
Seems like
meat
a-
As soon as we
marinade
get
or
back to
drink? I've
Madro.
missed part of this
What
conversation.
is the hot pepper?
As soon as we
So
get to the
this is
port, I'm
a-
gonna get some for you guys.
This is a powder
Exactly.
that Keone makes
feel like we're
and
gonna
then
have a
puts
party when we
fruit
hit the
in the
dock.
powder and then eats it.
Everyone's
Oh
getting
my gosh.
tattoos. We're all gonna go drink some Kool-Aid.
Right?
It's gonna be a good time.
We're gonna have a blast.
Drink the Kool-Aid. Uh-oh.
Say, just gotta punch through the wall and be like, oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I think it was a Dane Cook sketch when when he was talking about when the Kool-Aid man busted his wall. He's like, oh no! Who's gonna pay for that?
Oh boy.
Another good fruit that go, a couple other good fruits that go with it is apples and carrots actually.
Carrots?
Oh yeah,
I can see apples.
apples and carrots.
Keone, you are blowing my mind.
You keep adding layers to it, and I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
what?
It's
Hey, we're
so
gonna-
it sounds like a
You
very,
have to be onto
And I'm-
something.
Right.
And I'm interested. And
sounds
I'm
like a very
interested.
complex concoction that I am
Yeah.
super interested in too. I would have never thought, hey, let me put this and this
Right.
together.
It sounds like...
Kool-Aid's like our version of tahini.
Yeah, that's what somebody on the chat said that. They're like, it sounds like tahini.
Yeah,
That's
in a way,
funny.
it's very similar.
It just shows the complexity of the Pacific Islands.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Got to do what you got to do with what you got, right?
Let's say, don't take like a little bit of like nori or like furikake and sprinkle that in there as well.
Mm.
See?
Never thought of that. I'm actually gonna try that.
See?
See?
You never know what you'll come up with, right?
Exactly.
All right, so we are 719 meters below the surface, and we are aiming for 1,910 meters to start our exploration of this guyot. I have to do it with the hand flick, the wrist flick. Yeah, the guyot. It helps. So as Fanny said earlier, this is a shallower dive that we're doing, and so that's pretty unique. I'm definitely pretty excited about that. We, of course, never really know what we're going to find, but because it is a shallower dive, we might be seeing some forms of biology that we typically don't see on the types of dives that we do with Nautilus. And so, yeah, just keep staying tuned in, and who knows what we're going to find down there. And Danny, can you give us an estimate of how much further
About
time-wise?
45 minutes.
45 minutes.
Nice.
Almost there.
Okay, you got it?
There we go.
Excellent. Yeah, so once we get to the bottom, I'll turn on the samplers. So, yeah, thank you. Yes, so, yeah. Okay, yep.
Keone, I think I already forgot how to say the name of the...
Warrejabado. Warrejabado.
Warrejabado.
I'm actually surprised you can roll your...
Me too. I am as well. That was a skill I didn't know I had.
Warrejabado.
Warrejabado.
How about everyone get a try?
Warrejabado.
Warrejabado.
Oh, what's that?
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
There it goes.
Hayden's
Not a
jelly.
squid, though. I don't think so.
It looks like a crab to me.
Yeah,
It
that's
looked
what
like
I'm
a
saying.
jellyfish, though.
You want to go ahead and turn on dive special?
Yeah.
Nice.
Out of curiosity, what is the dive special?
All the cameras, I'm guessing?
Just the salvo and stuff. So all the cameras on the ROVs.
Gotcha. Was that the same thing as the K2 special you were referring to?
No. K2 special is K2.
K2, huh? Gotcha.
That's
Very cryptic.
okay.
Warrejabado.
Interesting.
I think we need to zoom in a little bit on our
That's all.
cinema. Oh, no, that's not cinema.
That's the mid cam. And that is zoomed in all the way, which is interesting.
They didn't clean it.
Which one?
Oh, I was gonna say mid cam. It doesn't look like it. Looks like it's got some smudge on the lens.
That one there?
Yeah,
I think that might be upper.
that is upper.
Yeah.
Okay, upper needs going a little bit. Oh,
Why is that pulling it out?
oh,
That
okay.
is zoomed.
Sounds good.
Interesting. I'm gonna cycle them real quick. Okay.
All right. Somebody wants to know more information about Nautilus Live in general. Absolutely, we could provide that for you. So currently we are sailing on a ship that is called EV Nautilus, and it is owned and operated by Ocean Exploration Trust. So this is an organization that was founded in 2008 by Dr. Bob Ballard, and we are dedicated to ocean exploration. So part of the ocean that has been explored the least is the deep sea, and so most of our exploration is within the deep sea. And this particular expedition, NA174, we are taking a look around the waters of the Marshall Islands. And so we're just trying to get a better idea of what, again, focusing mainly on the biology and geology of these largely unexplored waters, or largely unexplored portions of the deep sea. But each expedition can be different. For example, the expedition we had prior to this one, NA173, that absolutely had more of a focus on history. So there were a lot of archaeologists that were on board, and they were exploring around the area of Iron Bottom Sound. That was a very, very special expedition that was occurring there. So again, with each expedition, the flavor, I guess you could say, is a bit different, but ultimately we're all about exploration. as we're making our way down to Wurjabat. Oh man, I missed Wurjabato. Okay, that is a geo, or an underwater plateau that we will be exploring here in just a few minutes. You can see that there is all of this white stuff floating in the water, and that is something that's called marine snow. And we talked about it a bit earlier, but basically it's organic matter. So mostly debris, organic debris that makes its way to the ocean floor. And our scientist of this watch, Fanny, was saying that's actually a really good sign that we're seeing so much marine snow. That means it's probably a pretty productive area. And so we're maybe going to see a bit more biology on this dive than what we normally do. So fingers crossed. Again, we never know. It's just a sign that that could be what's awaiting us when we get down to this geo.
Hi, Mike's mom.
Shout out, Mom.
I'm going to do just a quick cycle through so everyone can wave to their families if they're watching. That sounds like a fun activity. So
That's cute.
we're going to start with Brittany. So Brittany, you're live.
Is this my camera?
That is your camera.
Hi. I think my mom is watching and a couple friends from at home. So thank you for tuning in. Love you all.
Perfect. Okay, we're going to go to science.
Hey, what's up, people? That's you and me, Fanny.
Fanny, anyone to say hi to? All right, then we're going to go to Hayden.
All right.
You can say hi to Nick
Mom.
Baker.
Hi, Dad.
Nick Baker.
Nick Baker.
Nick Baker.
Nick Baker.
Perfect.
I don't know who's all watching, but hello.
Perfect. All right, then we're gonna go to Nav. Oh, Isabella, you want to say hi to anyone?
I don't think anybody's watching,
Oh,
but
no.
hi to everybody else.
Perfect. Beautiful. All right, pilots. They were doing something, but pilots, you want to say wave? Say hi to anyone?
Everyone.
The camera's right in the middle of you.
Yeah, in the middle.
Yeah, there you go. There it is.
Hi,
There it
everyone.
is. Okay, and then I'll wave to my mom because I'm sure she's watching. Hello.
My whole fact A is not giving any information. No data.
Good work, everybody.
That was such a cute idea, Kelsey.
We should do that every
Wonderful.
week.
Oh, yeah,
Except
we
for the
should.
one
That's
that
very
goes bad.
nice.
Why?
It just
That's
took a few
LPI is
seconds
fine.
of saying hello. That was really cute. Yeah.
Good intro.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
We'll have our sunrise, sunset cam, and we'll have hellos.
Just lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am... Okay.
Kelsey, a good idea would be when we do our introductions.
I think she's
When we
been
do
I
it.
do show you guys
you
the
do?
introductions,
Oh, I
yeah.
didn't even know that.
Yeah.
You're seen, but that's like a, dedicated time to wave. But no, you guys get seen on the camera.
Nice.
You're stars, don't worry.
Your stars.
Don't even worry.
I'm surprised.
press all the buttons. Can I press them all?
That is fair.
So the time right now is 4:56 Marshall Islands time, and that means that our dinner is coming up here in just a couple of minutes. So you might start to hear some different voices in the control van as parts of our team start to go downstairs and have their dinner, but we'll be up here again after our meals. So this is live. Exactly what you're seeing on your screen is the same exact same thing that we're seeing. That's a really special part about the type of exploration that we do on Nautilus. We want to make sure that everybody on Earth who has internet access is able to join in and explore with us and see the exact same thing that we do live in real time. So right now we are making our way, or the ROVs are making their way down to the Geo, or underwater plateau. And that is where we are going to be starting our third dive of NA174. This is a slightly unique dive in the sense that it will be a bit more shallow than what we usually do. So maybe the types of biology that we will see on this dive will be a bit different. We don't know, but that's something that we can certainly look forward to. So if you're wondering what our maximum depth will be for this particular dive, it will be 1,910 meters. Danny, somebody is saying hi to you from Oregon.
Hi, my brother.
Hello, Danny's brother.
Danny, are you from Oregon?
Yes, I am.
Wow. I spent the last 5 years in Oregon, actually, out in Portland.
I'm from Southern Oregon.
Ah, I see.
Okay, pilot switching out, put in on the leaf.
Hearing you loud and clear.
Is it going
Isn't it
down
crazy?
for real? I know. It's shifting it so I could see my thrust, my gauges.
So we have people from all over the world that are joining us. I see we have some greetings from Colombia.
Oh.
Yeah. Hayden, there's somebody named Annalise who's watching.
Oh, hello, Annalise. How is it going?
How's it going? And yeah, we just have visitors joining from Canada, Germany, Philippines,
Wow.
New Zealand, Netherlands, Malaysia,
Everywhere.
Australia. This is wonderful. So again, it is a global exploration. We're
Shout
all
out
exploring
everybody.
together. Yeah, shout out to every single one of you that's joining. Thank you so much.
Nineteen 10, 1,900. 1,900 meters. The ISO lines. Let me scroll out for you. See, it gets steep. I think they're 10. I'm not certain, but I think they might be 10-meter increments. So waypoint 9 is at an elevation of 1,550. So this gain's about, 450.
So since we have some people who are essentially helping out on our watch as our other folks are getting their dinner, welcome. And we last night were kind of discussing, hey, what are our favorite cookies or what's our favorite ice cream? And so since you're just joining us, would you like to first introduce yourself and then maybe let us know your favorite dessert of choice?
Who's going first?
Also, you can totally just say no.
My
Sure.
name is Rye.
Hi, Rye.
First, because nobody chose. My name's Rye. I'm in the co-pilot seat for about 25 more minutes. My favorite dessert is, I want to say like cheesecake or baklava.
Nice and flaky.
That's a good one.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
My name's Levi, and I'm sitting flying Hercules right now. We are the dinner swap watch. My favorite dessert, I'm kind of simple. You know, I like me some vanilla ice cream with
Yes,
some
Levi.
chocolate syrup.
Yes.
That's pretty good.
What about, okay, vanilla or vanilla bean?
They're both good. Both great.
There is a right answer, Levi.
No, both great.
Just kidding.
Vanilla bean is like you don't have that quite as often, so you're like, oh, okay, that's something a little different.
So you're kind of into the simplistic sweets like that. What do you think of banana splits?
No, bananas. Bananas, nope.
No?
Levi, yes. Okay, that one
fine.
I'm 100%
Because they're
with you.
incredibly cheap. Like you can just, for pennies, you can eat a banana, which is great. But as soon as you put banana in a thing,
Yeah.
the whole thing now tastes like banana.
Banana.
Couldn't agree more.
I
Oh.
agree with Levi too.
My people.
Banana is good by itself,
Like you
not
have a
cooked.
smoothie and you put
guys
like
don't
just a
like
little bit of
banana bread, though?
Bam.
No.
Oh, banana bread with
What?
chocolate chips?
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yo.
Okay.
See?
It's okay,
Someone knows what's
but-
up.
I'll pass.
Have you done French toast with banana bread?
Mm.
Oh,
Yes,
my.
my wife, yeah.
Who said
got
that?
chocolate chips in there, but yes.
This is
I
such
think-
an
Was that
evil
you?
conversation.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who's saying what anymore. Dan, I didn't see you in here. What's your choice?
My dessert choice?
Yeah.
Ooh. I just had it right before I came out, so it's on the mind. I had tiramisu. Can't go
Yeah.
wrong. Nice and
Yeah.
boozy. Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Wait, do we have tiramisu for dessert?
No. Before I came out.
Oh my god.
On the ship, yes.
Got my hopes Didn't mean to tease you there.
Fanny almost left the control panel.
I was ready to go.
Fanny was out of here.
Giselle and I are gonna try to make peanut butter cups after watch.
What?
I think we're gonna freeze layers of peanut butter and Nutella.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
I like the experiment.
Yeah.
It's time to try some new things, right?
Yeah, always. First things first, I need to try Keone's powder.
The Kool-Aid.
The Kool-Aid powder on some fruit.
You put Kool-Aid powder on fruit?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's so much more.
I kind of
Yeah.
Kool-Aid powder.
yeah. So I would mix Kool-Aid powder with soy sauce and garlic salt,
Oh.
and then I'll dip either papaya or apples, even carrots.
I
This
need
is
to
an
try this.
incredibly creative combination.
It's like a normal thing here in the Marshalls.
Okay.
Everybody tries that. So once we get back to Madro, I'm gonna hook you guys up.
Okay.
You got the whole boat in trees.
The whole boat, right?
That's awesome.
Gotta try it.
That is very interesting. I love it. Combination.
Right? I mean, we also eat Kool-Aid with a bunch of chips too. Doritos,
Like you
hot
dip it?
Cheetos. No,
Wait, the-
you just mix it in the bag. Yeah.
No way. Wait, the powder.
Yeah,
You
you
just
put-
shake up the
and then,
bag?
like, yeah, and then
I'm
just
seeing
put a
it.
little bit of
just
little bit
pack
of
it
salt
for,
in
like,
there, and then just shake it up.
$1, right?
You're set from there.
What flavor Kool-Aid? Like, is there
Yeah.
any
Ooh.
flavor or?
That's a good question.
My
Mm.
so my top two would be black cherry and tropical punch.
Tropic
Yeah,
punch,
okay.
yeah. Those
It's
hit.
the only way to go.
I remember mixing Kool-Aid as a kid, and I'd always do extra sugar, like so much sugar.
As if it wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I think it's like 1 cup per little pack, right? I would like double it. But you had to like get the water warm to actually get it soluble. Otherwise, you have a bunch of chunks on the bottom.
Oh, like that
Oh my.
iced tea like powder, and then you'd be like, oh, you're only allowed 1 glass, but you like just fill it up with as much as you can.
I'm excited for everyone's reactions when you guys try that.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
that'll
should
be
film
interesting.
ourselves.
Right?
I definitely eat papaya with like, I like tahini on it and
Yeah.
lime and salt, but
Yep. Basically the same deal. Just Kool-Aid
yeah, and garlic powder.
and garlic salt. Garlic salt is the word to go.
okay.
Ooh, garlic salt.
I haven't had a good papaya in so long.
I'm so hungry. Oh my god.
Dude, we were on deck, and I'm pretty sure I was smelling like fresh bread. Like,
Oh yeah.
the smell of baking fresh bread coming down, and I was like, yo, now I'm hungry.
That first hour before dinner, those smells start coming out of the
Yeah.
kitchen every time.
Oh, it's like,
Oh yeah.
It always kills me.
Or when they're baking, you can
Mm.
always smell when they've got something fresh.
Yeah.
Them
Yeah.
cookies today were
Those
the bomb.
cookies today were incredible. We had some really amazing chocolate chip cookies.
Mm.
So you might have heard us talk about the desserts that we get on Nautilus every day. So yeah, we really get spoiled on this ship. We get 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And in addition to that, pretty much every day about 3 o'clock, we get some sort of fresh baked good. So today it was chocolate chip cookies. Yesterday it was some sort of like sponge cake, like a rolled sponge cake, right, with the jam
Mhm.
And icing.
and icing. Amazing.
So good.
So good.
Very spoiled on this boat.
Oh yeah. Do you guys have a favorite food in general away from the sweets?
Mashed
Eesh.
potatoes, sorry.
Mashed potato right off the bat.
Yeah.
You knew, all right.
Potato enjoyer.
I was ready for that one.
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
Pizza for sure.
Pizza's a good one
Pizza.
too.
It's not really a dish, but I would say cheese. If there's one thing I could never give up on,
Cheese.
it's cheese.
Mm.
But good cheese.
I'll agree there.
So French.
I know, right? It's
Very
like
French.
such a stereotype.
What kind of cheese? Like
Super-
soft cheese or
Anything as
So
long
many
as it's really stinky.
nice?
Really?
Yeah.
It's gotta smell bad.
Oh yeah.
It's gotta smell bad.
I mean, out for me, I would say just fried chicken and rice. That's like the island favorite. Homemade fried chicken with rice. You can't go
Yeah.
wrong with that.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Classic.
So our viewers online, maybe you can tell that it's dinner time. We're definitely starting to feel kind of hungry. There are signs.
It's kind of
No.
funny. All of our other crew members basically call this this watch the Nautilus podcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's funny.
When
Well,
we
I
were-
mean, we've been
yeah.
having a lot of blue water, so
Yeah.
Blue water.
what
it's
you
rad.
gonna do?
Cheese.
But I do have, I do have some questions coming in I wanted to address. Let's see here. Hi, Rosemary, joining in from the California Science Center. Again, that's where I work when I'm not on the ship, so it's kind of cool to have some people joining in from there. How much longer to the bottom? I don't know if our ROV pilots are able to tell us that information right now.
19 minutes
19
And
minutes
33 seconds.
and 33 seconds.
estimated.
Okay,
For 3
great.
seconds.
So again, our bottom depth, our max depth we're estimating is going to be 1,910 meters. And currently we're at 1,427, so almost there. And we are
Yeah,
going
I've
to
got
be
2.
exploring Gio
What'll it be? What'll
that
it
has
be?
the name of Wurijabato. I don't know if I did it right, but I tried.
It sounded.
Okay.
I think it sounded close.
By the end of this watch, I'll be an expert, hopefully. I don't know. But anyway, we are exploring this
That's pretty sweet.
this underwater plateau in
Not
the
entertaining enough for you.
waters
Yeah,
of the Marshall Islands. And yes, this is an area that is quite near to Bikini Atoll. And we are aware of the history of this area, and we want to acknowledge that. And so here we are doing our scientific exploration, and we are trying to get a better idea of what kinds of biology are in this area in the deep sea, and also the type of geology that is in this area too, in the deep sea. So that is our main focus, but we absolutely are aware, and we do want to nod to the very difficult history of this particular area that we're exploring.
Is this our closest dive to Bikini Atoll? Or not sure.
I don't know who.
Check, check.
Somebody
Oh, it's
sounds very
Levi.
quiet.
Check, check.
Oh, there you go.
Is this our closest dive to Bikini Atoll? You think? I don't know. Do we know?
I like how you're looking over here on the screen
Yes.
like I'm gonna...
Like, so you can pull up, technically we could import big maps on there, but maybe
Definitely, but I don't know.
we don't. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's going to be our closest dive to the atoll.
This is it?
I think it's like something like 30 nautical miles.
Yeah,
something like
35
this,
nautical
wow.
miles away.
But then after this dive, we'll be moving up north, so we'll be going away from the
Okay.
atoll.
Interesting. Wonderful drive by, we can see it. 30 miles, that's a bit far away.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
History.
Yeah.
Tilt us 4.
You know, 30 nautical miles seems like a lot, but at the same time, it's like we're so close to it. You know?
Yeah, not many people go out here.
Yeah.
Remote.
Real remote.
Driving ROV Hercules. I gotta practice for my review.
No
I gotta
hands.
figure out what I'm gonna say.
Right, I think I like that one better. I've got to say.
You can have it back once I'm
No,
out
no,
here.
no, no, no.
Aren't they
You
the
keep
same?
having... no. Definitely not the same.
What's wrong with that one?
Nothing wrong.
We can trade.
No, I
We'll
just want
trade.
you to... No, no, no.
No, no, I want
What
us to
is
try
happening
yours
up there?
So
Oh, there's a
we're
bomb
trading
coming
for just
out.
I won't
yours.
take it. I think the
Or
switch on
fidgets
this
or
one is
whatever.
just way better.
I do like the ball. Sorry, we're reviewing them now for the
Oh, I
podcast.
see. Okay.
And
This
I like...
one has a little ball on it that you can spin.
I like punching this one.
I like this one.
You like that one?
Yeah, you
It's a
can
little
flip
too
the
loose and
button.
whimsical.
Too loose and whimsical.
This one has like some firmness.
So while they sort that up in the front row,
Yeah, sorry.
Fanny, there was a question that came in about the. No, you guys are fine. That came in about the samples that we do collect on these expeditions. And so, can you tell us what we do with those samples? Why do we even sample in the first place?
So we actually do different things from these samples. So in general, once the samples come on board, we bring them to our lab. So we have a small lab on the ship that allows us to process the samples. And by that, I mean taking some of the samples and putting it in a preservative or a chemical that is applicable, usable for the type of analysis that we want to do. So one of the main things that we are interested in is identifying the species that are on the seafloor, because we still do not have a very good idea of the diversity of organisms that we have in this area, because as we have mentioned earlier, this area has never been explored before. So one of the main goals of this expedition is to basically look at what is there, who is there, and the way to do that is to use either morphology to identify species, but also molecular methods, looking at the genes and identifying what kind of animal that is. And then we have some other projects that we're doing. So one of the things that I am personally interested in is the reproductive biology of these organisms. And so for every samples that come on board, I'm focusing primarily on corals. I would take a small piece of that coral and put it in a separate preservative to then look at whether these corals have eggs in them, the size of the eggs, to get a better understanding of how they reproduce.
Thank you very, very much. Coral, so they do have eggs. Do all coral have, are they able to reproduce sexually and asexually, right?
That's correct.
Yeah,
so
okay.
their main way of reproduction is sexual reproduction. So it depends on the species. Some species have both male and female colonies. Others can be hermaphrodites, so they are both within the same colony. And then they also have different strategy. I don't know if you know, but in shallow water corals, you might have seen those like spawning events where all the corals release their gametes.
Yeah.
In the water, and the fertilization happen in the water, and then you will have a larvae, right, that is going to be dispersed and then settle on the seafloor somewhere else and become a new coral. And so deep sea corals do that as well, although we know that there are some species that we call brooders, where they have an internal fertilization and then they will keep their eggs attached to the colony. And so these are not going to disperse as far, right, because they stay with the mother colony for longer. However, asexual reproduction is not very well known in the deep sea, but we have observed a few instances of that where you can have a fragment of a coral that is going to fall off on the seafloor and then can create a new colony. So that does happen, although it is not very well documented in the deep ocean.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm curious. So some of the samples that we get on the ship after the dives and whatnot, are we able to take a look at the eggs in the lab that we have here, or would that need to be on shore, like in a more dedicated lab?
No, unfortunately, you need some specialized equipment to do that, and that equipment doesn't work very well if there are vibrations. So on the ship, that's definitely not a good place to do that, as you are moving a lot. But this instrument is called a microtome, and that allows you to cut thin slices of tissue of an organism. So very, very tiny thin slices that you can then look under a microscope.
Got it. I would love to see that someday, but I'll have to find a lab that's not on the ship to get that detailed view.
But funny, actually, we've seen some eggs.
We've seen them already, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
You'll have to show me, Luisa.
No, Fanny can show you.
Okay, both of you.
Some of you can also see them if we're lucky on the camera. For instance, the bamboo corals, their tissue sometimes is a little bit translucent.
Yeah.
And you can see little like tiny balls in there. Like these are the eggs.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So we saw them in the lab.
Yeah.
It's very small, but if we're lucky, and since we have such a high resolution with the cameras, and you really zoom in on a polyp, on a coral, sometimes you can see it as well.
Yeah, we saw it also in a bamboo coral.
Yeah.
Just one, actually.
Just the black coral, I think.
The black coral had more.
Yeah.
And they tend to have different colors, don't they?
Yes, and the bamboo coral, actually, I looked at it again today, and now I see multiple polyps.
Okay.
So that one we know that...
We have a good sample there.
Yes, we do.
Wow.
That's great.
Yeah, I definitely want to take a look at that when I'm able. That'd be great if I could see. Yeah, there was, when I was an intern doing coral reef restoration and ecology work, there was an event that was supposed to happen, a nighttime spawning event of this one type of coral. And I remember my manager being like, okay, we're going to do a night dive on these 3 nights to see if we can document this coral spawning event. And we went out 3 nights in a row and it did not happen. That was my very first time doing night dives and I was so scared, but
So you didn't get to see it?
no, we didn't see it, but I mean, it was still an amazing
Yeah.
experience. We saw some really amazing things otherwise, but no coral spawning event that time. Yeah.
There are some tropical places where there's very good documentation on when is going to happen this spawning
Right,
events.
yeah.
So yeah, I've been to a couple of those and it's really nice, really beautiful, very interesting because it's like a frenzy of other organisms eating all those eggs because it's actually
right.
food for other
Yeah.
organisms. So yeah, very interesting.
Yeah, they use the moonlight, right, as a cue,
Yep.
right, for spawning and synchronized spawning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing happens in fish, correct?
Some fish, yeah, do that as well when they
Yeah.
have this large aggregation and they're all going to spawn at the same time, and it's always at a very specific time of the year at night.
Yeah, actually, not too long ago, I just attended an event called the Grunion Run. So it's a small fish called a grunion, and they spawn off like on the beach, like beaches of California, and it's very, very specific times of the year. And there's like a really big event, and there are like crowds of people who are there to just watch this event. Mike, have you ever seen it? Oh, Mike isn't here. It took me a while. I'll have to ask him when he gets back. That's right. That's not Mike.
But if for shallow waters we have particular clues, do you know, Fanny, what are those cues for deep sea corals?
So there are some deep sea corals, Scaractinian corals, so reforming corals that we know reproduce seasonally, and we think these are, these happen usually after a period of high surface productivity. So this seasonality, in the case of these corals, one of the cue probably is food availability.
Okay.
So from the information that we have, this is what we suspect.
Interesting. Thanks.
Almost there.
We're gonna like get it to the bottom for them and then they get to take over. Great.
Going through some shifts again here. Some other people are coming in, going to lunch, so it's kind of quiet for that reason. Levi, would you happen to know how much longer until we're at the bottom? Out of curiosity.
6 minutes.
A couple minutes.
6 minutes.
So we're close now.
Oh my.
I gotta watch my altimeters.
Isaac did? Oh my gosh. Good. Oh my gosh. You know, right as I'm about to leave, you know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be there. Really?
So if you're just joining us, my name is Matt Holden. I just took over for Brittany Munson as the SCF while she has dinner. We are on our third dive of NA174, heading down to a depth of a little over 1,900 meters. We are currently just over 1,800 meters, so we should be reaching the bottom soon. We just got a question about what is the most difficult thing being in the ocean on these expeditions for long periods of time. I can speak for myself. I think being away from family and friends is probably the hardest thing for me. If anyone else wants to chime in on things they find difficult being at sea, go right ahead.
I think it's mostly just time away from family. Like, you kind of miss out on stuff, even though everyone's kind of used to you traveling. I think it's hard if there's events going on at home and you're just kind of like here and can't really help with something that's going on.
Yeah.
I think everything else is good and fine. Everyone here is wonderful. It's easy to make friends. It's
Oh, yeah.
a good time, but
The people are like one of the best parts of this expedition. Everyone is super kind, super knowledgeable, super happy to answer questions. It's been amazing.
Yeah, for me as well, being away from the family. But now I love water, but now I don't want to taste more water. So that is difficult.
Yeah, it's time for something with a little more flavor.
Yeah.
I agree.
Mike, go ahead and go to manual.
Okay. Yep. Got 50 meters. Okay.
And right now where we are located, it is right around 5:30 p.m.
Come to an all stop.
All stop.
I'm just going to say now this will be my first white balancing procedure, so I'm going to be a little slow at it, and I'm sorry, but I think we'll get through it.
We have faith in you, Kelsey.
We're going to waypoint 1.
Waypoint 1.
Okay.
Well, it's really up to science if we need to hit waypoint 1 or we should just go in the direction of waypoint 2.
Yeah, it's a good idea we'll start at waypoint 1.
Start there?
Yeah, the ship's right on top of it, so
yeah,
we're in a good place.
Danny, I'm going to turn off your aft light if you don't mind.
Yep, go ahead.
Also, so sorry to not post an impromptu dance party. Whoever mentioned that in the comments, I will make it up to you if you follow me on my personal Instagram.
Coming back down.
Yep, turning around.
Yeah.
Have you had any more of those, Matt, since your last one?
Not since my first impromptu dance party that I had on that first evening for a few hours on the back deck. But I definitely see some in the future, and I think I'm going to try and recruit some people to join me. So watch out, Kelsey.
Oh no, you don't want to see that. I'll photograph it.
Yeah. So we are getting closer, just about 30 meters or so from our target of 1910 meters deep.
Coming down to. Okay, 20-meter delta.
Okay, I see bottom.
Okay. This is your heading? Or are you going to be turning?
Yeah, I'm going to be turning. I'm trying to back up to you, but you got a lot of swing.
Yep.
There's the bottom.
And we've made it.
Holy moly.
I got bottom and Atlantic cam.
Wow.
Okay. Stopping there, I'm at 15 meters altitude.
It's pretty solid.
Still getting yanked by
I was not
Atlanta.
expecting that. I was expecting something a little bit more sedimented, but it's a good sign.
Good sign for us, maybe not for Val.
Just have to try a little bit harder for some rocks.
So
I'm
weird.
going to turn on the multipuffer. Samplers 0 and 1 right now. If we can record that, please. Copy.
We are just over 1,900 meters deep, and as you can see, we have the sea bottom, or the seafloor in sight. For those of you that are interested in looking at this data yourself, if you go to nautiluslive.org,
Right, yeah, you see it?
on the right, you will see under technology and a little bit of data, you'll see a link for more data, and you can click on that, and it will show you our live data.
Is that a sea pen or a sponge?
Sponge.
That's a cool looking sponge. It's got like kind of grooves in it. Is that different than the ones we've been seeing, Steve?
It's different from the ones we've been seeing, but that's a common sponge in the Central Pacific seamount environment. They actually get quite large. They can become over 1 meter or 2 tall. And if they fall down, they often will persist on the seafloor for a very long time.
Okay.
And accumulate an iron manganese coat.
Oh, okay. Just like kind of the rocks get coated as well.
Yeah, they're made out of silica, or silicon dioxide, so glass.
Oh, okay.
Which does not dissolve like coral skeleton does as easily. So it persists in the environment for a long time.
Are these a type of glass sponge?
Yes.
Okay.
Dialing in my V-bias.
Right here. Although there's some debate about that.
Oh, yeah?
About the name. Yeah, not a lot of work has been done on sponges, glass sponges in this area. Some, but definitely a great job opportunity if anyone intrepid wants to step up and do some sponge taxonomy. It's very much needed. It's a precious coral. Yeah. So yeah, there's quite a bit here. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm still getting yanked by
we've sampled that one pretty widely. It's
Okay.
a really widespread genus, and we've sampled a bit. But I'm not against sponges generally, but if something looks out of place, weird, unique, yeah, it's good to have sponges represented for our eDNA reference libraries too.
Will I come down at Atlanta a little bit?
I can, I'm at 14 meters.
Oh, okay, we're good.
No, I'm coming next.
I'm coming to you, but Atlanta swing, he really took us off the mark.
Yeah.
Data, does this waypoint look, or does this target look correct for the multipuffer?
Our descent looked really good, and we came back to a mess.
Get all straightened out.
I think Data's away from the mic.
Yeah, I think they're currently switching out right now. We just had a kind of funny comment. Said, if we are near Bikini Atoll, does this mean we've reached Bikini Bottoms? SpongeBob's famed home. That's a great question. And we did see a sponge as soon as we got there. Yeah, haven't found that pineapple home yet.
There we go.
Annette, would you mind explaining a little bit about what eDNA is and how we use it? We've had a few questions about it.
Oh, sure. So eDNA stands for environmental DNA, and in the broadest sense, it can mean any DNA in the environment. But what we use it to mean is the trace fragments that animals leave behind that contain their genetic signatures. So this is things like cells that get sloughed off, fecal pellets, little pieces of tissue, gametes, basically anything that might be left behind by the animals as they exist in their environment. And so what we do,
Iris?
think of it as like a forensic approach, is that we sample for the eDNA rather than the animals themselves.
Okay.
And we use that to figure out who's there. So it's just like, you can think of like a crime scene where people leave their eDNA all over, right, the place.
Right.
And
Danny, when
so
you're kind of settled, can we do a white balance?
And so we filter the water to get those traces, and we do that in a couple different ways.
I think that video wants you to settle and do a white balance.
We have a
conventional way.
Board, yeah,
White
here.
balance? Were you gonna?
Oh, white balance? Do you want to do a white balance?
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, let me get on the bottom here.
Yeah, no rush. Just when you.
I'm looking for a place to land.
Yeah, no worries. No rush.
Yeah, very interesting.
Yeah.
Get you in the camera.
So as I say, we'll have the Niskin bottles on Hercules, which will collect water, which we'll bring back up to the surface and filter on board the ship. And then we have some new technology, a large volume Multipuffer sampler, which will do the sampling in situ. And so that saves us a lot of work and allows us to collect large volumes. So,
that's great.
Yeah.
So interesting. I'm so excited. We have
Yeah.
both of those technologies on board.
Yep.
Really give us the overall picture of the organisms that live in this environment. And I also love that it's such a non-invasive way to collect this data and sample the organisms. We don't actually have to collect the organisms themselves to know what might be there.
Yeah, no, so we don't, once it's the approach has been fully developed, we do need to still collect specimens to build our reference libraries. And so that's what one of the goals of our team is, to be collecting specimens which they can identify and sequence that. And so we'll have DNA data from animals that have already been identified, and we'll use that to compare our eDNA to, and that's how we can put names on it. So there is still a strong need for the taxonomy and for specimen-based taxonomy. So
that's awesome. So interesting.
Craft on coming out.
All right, I'm gonna head out of here and let Brittany take back over.
Go ahead and zoom video.
Oh, thanks, Danny. Can you turn the lasers and the porch lights off?
Lasers go off. Okay.
Cool, thank you. All right. Sorry, it's my first white balance, so I just want to make sure I don't miss anything.
amazing.
All right, I'm gonna cap the camera. So it's gonna go black. All right, and now all right, we're all good. Thank you, Danny.
Excellent.
I'm gonna zoom out.
Atlanta's still swinging just a little bit as a heads up.
All right, so what we want to do for this dive is right now follow the general direction of those waypoints that should take us up a ridge. And then we want to follow that ridge up to the summit of the plateau, basically.
Sounds good. Pilots, let me know when you're ready for ship movement. Take your time.
Let me get in front of Atlanta.
Yeah, take your time.
All right, so we have officially made it to the geo that we were descending upon for quite some time there. And this geo is oh boy. Help me out, Keone.
Wirrajabado.
Thank you. I'm
The
trying.
Wirrajabado Seamount. Oh, you're good. It's the thought that counts.
Yeah, I'm trying. So this seamount is, or excuse me, we started our dive at about 1,910 meters. So we're just gonna start to make our way up. And excuse me, it's not a seamount, it's called a geo. And so it's basically an underwater plateau that we are exploring today.
Mike, can you put on lasers?
Coming up on the sponge
Yep,
here.
lasers coming back on.
It's probably some kind of Bolosoma sponge right here. We don't need to go to that sponge. Just continue.
Okay.
Looks like we have some brand new viewers joining us on Nautilus Live, and we thank you very, very much for joining us on our exploration. So you are certainly welcome to submit questions and comments in the chat, and we try our best to get to those as they come up. And if you would like some additional information, some specs about the ROVs, on the right-hand side of your page, if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see this bar that has some bits of information, and then there's a little button that says more data. So if you click that, you can follow along and you can see how deep Hercules, one of our ROVs, is, and you can also check the temperature of the water and things of that nature. And you will see that there are different channels. So there's like channel 1, channel 2, and channel 3. So those are just views from the different ROVs, and channel 3 is, you can see.
I think that's something that fell. There's like here, there's a crinoid. So there's a crinoid. No, What is this? Can we zoom in on this here?
Yeah, just a second. We get in there.
Oh, yes. Those
It
bone
does
looking
look
things.
like.
Those do
Some
look like
bones, yeah.
Yeah, so I could be wrong, but I believe that that is a dead sponge. I've seen that a few times on other watches, and it really does fake people out, but we can get a better look.
I think it's always nice to have a better look
Yeah,
at it.
absolutely.
You know? Plus, there's a crinoid in front of it.
Plus, there's a crinoid.
Okay, go ahead, video.
Zooming.
What is this?
Oh.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah, that is not a bone. As you said, probably that sponge. Maybe the same, like the one that we saw earlier, alive, could be the similar.
Yeah, I honestly don't remember what kind of sponges those are. It honestly looks like a spine.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a dive that we did where it was like lots and lots of those, and
Yeah.
certainly looks like spines, but it's a dead sponge of some sort.
And that's a nice stocked crinoid. From the genus, Steve is telling us, Bathicranus. So there are two different types of crinoid which we have seen during these dives. You have the crinoids, such as the one that we saw swimming, that are not physically attached to the seafloor. They do stay on the seafloor or on other organisms, but they can move. And then you have these stocked crinoid, also called sea lilies, that are actually attached to the seafloor. Thank you, we can zoom out.
Zoom wide.
Go wide.
And ahead of us, there is another stalk with a crinoid on top of it, or is the stalk of the crinoid. And I see potentially another snail, like we've seen yesterday, those gastropods on the stalk.
Do you want to look at the next one?
Yes, it should be right here. Yeah, so that's actually that's a different type of crinoid. You see, it's attached to that stalk, probably of a dead sponge. Oh, we have a shrimp swimming around. Yep. Yeah, we can keep going.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ready for some steps?
Yep, go ahead.
Pilots, our general direction will be 230.
230, gotcha.
So I'm seeing a few stalks ahead of us, probably again some sponges. You can see here, we don't need to zoom in on it, but that's probably the base of the stalk of a dead sponge.
Yeah.
So it seems that we have a bunch of sponges around. A lot of them are probably some old sponges that are now dead.
Another one over there as well.
Yeah, there's a few coming up ahead of us.
So Fanny, I believe it was yesterday you were telling me about how there are some coral species that have been documented to live hundreds of years. Is that the same with sponges? Do they tend to have that same type of longevity?
Possibly. It's pretty difficult to age sponges, so I don't know if anyone actually has been able to accurately date and age a sponge to tell you exactly what the age would be. I would still expect them to live for a while because that's pretty common for deep sea organisms to have a high longevity. These are just organisms that are adapted to live in cold water. They have a slow metabolism. They grow slowly, but they also live for a long time. So I wouldn't be surprised that sponges can live also for a pretty long time.
Do you have all your lights on?
I do not. If I put them all on, do this guy right here.
And then in addition to that, I'm assuming that the rate of decay that occurs in the deep sea is also slower too. So if there is an organism that is no longer alive, it'll take a lot longer for it to, I guess, decompose than it would if it was in the shallower parts of the water.
That is correct. They would decompose slower because of those slower metabolic rates, including, microbial metabolic rates. However, anytime you have a fish or a dead whale, any dead organism that falls on the seafloor, they actually get eaten pretty quickly by mobile scavengers that live in the deep ocean that somehow are able to detect a carcass like kilometers away from them, and they can eat that. For big whales, it would take a while, but within a few days, a lot of those scavengers will be eating the flesh.
Kind of the same way I can detect a McDonald's from kilometers.
Pretty much. And 5 minutes it's gone.
Was that Veronque?
Yes.
We have a little shrimp right here. Can we have a quick zoom on it, please? And another weird sponge that looks like a skeleton, but that is not.
I know, it's so similar
weird,
looking.
Yeah.
That's a big shrimp.
That is a big shrimp.
That shrimp is just cruising.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, video.
Zooming.
Quick zoom.
Quick zoom.
Look at that.
Look at that.
So graceful.
Wow.
This one does not have an isopod backpack. That is good.
I know. That was pretty gruesome. I cannot imagine have an isopod half my size attached to my back.
I know.
And so if we look over here, can we have also a look at that?
Oh.
On the corner, left corner of the screen. The shrimp is going towards it.
The shrimp is showing us the way.
Yeah.
Dun dun. Dun 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 dun.
Magical shrimp.
What is that?
Under the sea.
Sponge. Likely sponge.
Pretty one.
Oh yeah.
Yes, this looks like a glass sponge.
Go ahead and zoom, video.
All right, zooming.
With a crinoid on it and a tiny little
Starfish as well.
Yeah, a little brittle star on it as well. Actually, there's 2 crinoids and a brittle star, and a bunch of brittle stars also on the dead part here.
Holy moly.
So a lot going on over here. And sometimes on some of these sponges, you have like fish living in the middle of them. So these serve as a habitat. We call them ecosystem engineer or structure forming species because they actually increase the complexity of the seafloor and provide a habitat to a lot of other animals, as you can see here on this image.
Very cool.
Yeah, that
Some
little
kind
stubby.
of Farreidae sponge, probably. Thank you. We can zoom out.
Zoom wide.
Going wide.
That little stubby sea star on the left. I've never seen one like that before. It was really cute. Such a pale pink. Danny, this is a really great question that came in, and I'm curious myself. Somebody would like to know, is there anything that eats sponges?
That is an excellent question, and I am not aware of non-sponge predators. And sponges, they are interesting. They have a lot of different chemical defenses. We know we often discover new molecules and from sponges, so they have some kind of defense mechanism that maybe doesn't make them inedible to other organisms. So I'm not saying there is no organism that eat them. I'm just saying that I am not aware of any.
Starting to come up short.
Yeah, I'm getting pulled.
Oh, so apparently there are some sea stars that would eat sponges.
Yeah,
so they do have some predators. I know that some sea stars eat corals as well, and apparently spicules, which is kind of the skeleton of the sponge, have been found in the guts of some of the sea stars, indicating that they're probably feeding on them.
That is so surprising to me, because I guess in my mind that's like the equivalent of eating glass, which doesn't have
You
much.
would think.
Yeah, but okay. Very interesting.
Annette, can you close the... Thank you.
So there definitely are species of coral that are deep sea coral, and there are some coral that are specifically only in the deep sea. I don't know if we've seen any corals yet on this dive. I just got back from dinner a couple minutes ago, but absolutely we've seen some sponges so far, but it would not be unusual for us to see coral in an atmosphere like this too.
So if we look to our right, there's a few things that I can see in the other camera. Just checking when this is just, that's another sponge. It seems that what I'm seeing here are all sponges.
Yeah, lots of sponges. And somebody was wondering about the shrimp that we see on these dives. Are they able to detect light, or are they blind? Great question. So if we were to turn off all of the flashlights on our ROVs, we would see pitch black. There is no light that reaches this far down into the ocean. However, there are some organisms that do have light sensing capabilities. I'm not sure if that would be all the shrimp on the seafloor or just some of them. I don't know in terms of species, but I would imagine that some of the shrimp are able to detect light.
And also in the deep sea, there is no sunlight, but there is other types of like animals produce their own light. This is called bioluminescence. And a lot of deep sea organisms actually use this to communicate or to find prey for a variety of different reasons. And so it is a different type of light that deep sea animals can detect. All right, another sponge, that's a cool one.
Interesting little ridge right here.
I like it. Some other crinoids. Seems like there's a sponge and crinoid habitat around here.
I think I saw one sea cucumber.
Definitely.
There's always a
sea
cucumber.
cucumber.
There's always a cucumber.
They're still pretty stretched out.
Yeah, I'm just barely.
Really interesting features here.
There's something strange, like up ahead.
That's what I'm looking at too.
Yeah, there's some kind of large rock with
Boulder, yeah.
things of it on it. I see some white stuff. Probably sponge, but I think it would be good to confirm in a few seconds.
Go ahead and do video.
All right, zooming.
What is going on with this hydroid? It has a bunch of brittle stars on it. It's interesting. They are all on its arm. Oh, there's actually 2 crinoids. There's a yellow one and 3 crinoids actually.
Yeah.
4 or 5.
And they are covered in brittle stars.
There's more down below.
Wow. Interesting.
Wow.
There's a lot going on that one sponge stock.
Seems like the current is pretty strong too.
It is. It's pushing me all over the place.
Oh, sorry. We can zoom. There we go. We're fully zoomed now.
Wow, what a group hug.
All right.
Go wide video.
Going wide.
That is a big rock.
Yes, it is.
Does Val want that one?
I don't know if Hurt can take that one.
That's a pretty decent
Drop a
sponge.
couple alvin weights.
Put it up on top.
Yeah.
There's another rock with a few sponges on it.
We have some curiosity about sponges from some people in our chat. So sponges are living. They are considered animals. Way different than maybe some of the animals that we have front of mind, but they are animals nonetheless. And yeah, they do typically tend to grow on rocks. I don't know if there are any sponges that really grow from the sand. Do you know of any of those, Fanny?
They usually need some kind of hard substrate.
Yeah.
To be attached on.
And then if a fragment of a sponge breaks off, is that able to grow into another sponge?
I do not think so. But sponges are odd animals. I feel like pretty much everything is possible. A lot of different sponges on this rock.
Now look at what the current's doing. That's hands off. It's just pushing me.
Wow.
So again, we do want to acknowledge that we are currently exploring around Bikini Atoll, and we are very much aware of the history and what happened long ago in this region. And we had a question in the chat that came in asking about whether or not there might be lasting impacts on the organisms in this area. And I was wondering if you happen to have any insight about that, Fanny?
Wait, can we check this rock here? There's a bunch of things on it. Well, it's hard to tell if there's any impacts because there hasn't been any studies that looked into that. And I would not expect necessarily that deep into the ocean, but I do not think that any studies were conducted at this depth to look at potential impacts.
Looks like.
Go to the video.
Okay, zooming.
What is going on here?
There's a few things. No, I don't.
Oh yeah.
Is that some?
Weird.
It's like the longer I look at it, the more I see.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. I think that's just different sponges and a crinoid. We can zoom out.
Zoom out.
Going wide.
What do you think that ring is?
I think that was a stalk
Yeah.
that is now detached, I would think.
Once upon a time, there was a sponge there.
Exactly.
Long time ago.